There's no 9 lifted.
They fly in some of the UK's most dramatic landscapes.
Okay, the weather's starting to close in. I'm worried I can't get over the ridge. My escape option at the moment is to go up.
From high-rise city centres...
It's going to be bumpy, it's going to be turbulent, guys.
...to remote peaks battered by extreme weather.
The top looks to be in cloud. Can you confirm that's the case, over?
The crews of Yorkshire's 2 air ambulances risk their lives...
Gone unresponsive.
It's just gone unresponsive on us.
...to save yours.
There's potentially fatalities involved.
That car's a right mess.
Delivering intensive care by air.
It's not safe.
There's a lot of blood there. There's a lot of blood there.
No matter how critical the case.
This is the first time anything like this has ever happened.
We're circling a house fire.
However risky the place.
I'm going to get down there quickly.
He's got an almost complete amputation at the right knee.
You're having a heart attack, okay? The heart is blocked.
Let's get loaded and go.
Going to extraordinary lengths.
Hey, this from Medic 2 at the patient's side, however.
With humour.
You might get rest at week off if you're lucky.
What, is it Thursday?
Yeah.
And compassion.
OK, chick, we're just going to get you out, all right? Don't worry, we'll look after you, I promise.
This time on Helicopter ER. The team fight to save the sole survivor of a multi-vehicle crash.
We're querying pelvis, mid-shaft femur and tib fib open.
A joiner is crushed by falling building materials.
Can you just hold his leg as I pull his ankle?
And a tyre blowout ends badly for a mountain biker.
Front wheel blew out, bounced, and went to stand up, and then my hip didn't work.
Did it happen behind you? Were you driving in front?
Literally 2 cars behind me. I just hit this massive bang.
It's early on a winter's morning and stormy weather is lashing the Yorkshire Dales.
The lorry was carrying like a shipping container, was it?
Yeah.
A distress caller is on the line to 999 operators.
Stay on the line, are you okay?
A lorry and 2 cars have crashed head-on.
Now TC query
25 minutes.
Yeah, that's where the shows are, by the way.
I'm wondering whether that's why the accident's happened.
With at least 1 person already feared dead, the crew at RAF Topcliffe are keen to go. But there are strict guidelines about flying the helicopter in bad weather.
It's in the high ground as well. There's a fair to medium chance we're not going to get there. Just this side of Skipton on the 59. Well, we can give it a go, but we might not get there, mate. Oh, it's going to be bumpy.
Give it a go.
High winds are battering North Yorkshire.
Autopilot. There's the gate. Auto trim. Don't need. Brief. Brief, mate. We're going to lift him here. We're going to give it a go. Okay.
But paramedics Matty and Rachel are airborne to the market town of Skipton.
We are into it now, so it's quite impressive to clear any patches, aren't we?
Yeah.
Good.
The paramedics are in safe hands. After a career flying Apache combat helicopters in the army, Chief Pilot Owen can handle the worst of the Yorkshire weather.
Morning, Paul. We've lifted from Topcliffe routing towards this incident. We believe the weather may be quite a significant factor. We will keep you updated, over. 14 minutes, guys.
Yeah, Roger, sir.
Weather dependent.
We're heading out towards Skipton for a serious RTC. There's potentially some fatalities involved, so we've been set off really early from Topcliffe. But unfortunately the weather's coming in, so we've got a front coming through, so potentially we might not get there, so we're just going to do our best and make sure we stay safe so that we can get to the guys at the other end if needed.
Updates are coming in.
It looks like it's replotted a little bit further south. It's actually Addingham rather than Skipton where we first thought. So if you head first to Addingham and Ilkley, etc.
They're racing ahead of a stormy weather front.
We've got good visual, mate, so I'll start cutting the corner now. It's on that high ground. Yeah.
Low cloud is shrouding the hills. By law, Owen must be able to see the ground. If he can't, he'll have no choice but to turn back.
Do we know how many patients there are?
No, they said there was, Matt said that there potentially were multiple fatalities.
Alright. All brake lights and stuff, standing traffic in the little hill. So hang on, I've got blue lights now, mate, on the 11:30, directly in front of us, middle. 12 o'clock on that rising ground. Yeah.
Yeah, so police have blocked that road off, mate,
okay,
so
yeah.
depending obviously on gradient, that might be an option.
Okay, oh yeah,
that one there, mate, looks like it's a little path to get out. Just
the gate as well.
You see it there, and I don't think there's any wires or anything in there.
Okay, where the police car is?
Yeah, just to the left now, the police car.
got it. Okay, wind's coming from the right-hand side, so I'll just do another orbit and we'll land in there.
Okay, mate.
Happy?
Yeah.
Owen is battling the wind.
Tail's just about to come over. We're clear him now, guys?
Yeah, well clear.
Yeah, sound.
Wind shelter by the high ground.
Happy with atrium?
No need atrium, good, cheers.
Sound.
Tail's clear.
Yeah, mate.
Thankfully, Owen lands safely.
All good, mate.
They're joining fire crews, police and local paramedics at a devastating crash.
Wagon, 2 cars involved. We don't know how it's come about, but the vehicles have turned over, as you see. 2 fatalities that paperwork's unfortunately been done for those patients. In this vehicle is one girl who was driving. She's got a GCS of 15, as we all know at the moment. Looks like the shaft femur is blown, it's so they're going to be your patient to look at, mate. Okay, that's the only person who's basically involved alive and needs attention. In here, we've got livestock. We believe it's to the cows. We're worried about are they going to escape.
The lorry mounted the verge and overturned. Inside, its cargo of injured cattle are panicking and trying to get out.
So this is the only patient?
Rach goes to check on the sole survivor of the crash, the driver of the HGV.
Top to toe wise, everything's fine. Abdo soft, no pelvic injury.
Yeah.
We've got this.
22-year-old Anna Robinson is conscious and in pain. Her right leg is shattered. It's a potentially life-threatening injury.
Right, she's going to need some
clear
care
image shots, and also we've got lower tib and fib.
Yeah, cool.
Try to get this shoe off and try to look at this one.
Yeah, no worries. In that case then, are we going to get some have we got IV access?
We're running now.
Right, well we'll sort her out with some ketamine then. How much do we think she weighs?
I'd say about 13 stone, 12.5, 13.
We've got quite a serious incident ongoing at the minute. We've got 2 patients that unfortunately have been killed in this road traffic collision. We've got another patient in the back of the ambulance, I believe, was driving the wagon. Rachel's just checking her over with the other resources that are on scene. We've also got a potentially developing incident, the fact that there's some livestock trapped in this van. Obviously, if they get out, they may injure staff at scene, but obviously they may need attention as well. Rach, do you need anything, mate?
I'm just going to sort some ket out. She's got aquarium pelvis, mid-shaft femur and tib fib opens.
Anna's condition is serious. Broken bones can damage nerves and sever vital blood vessels. She may be bleeding internally.
We're just going to get some TXA drawn up. I'm just going to draw some ket
That's
up.
fine. Still GCS 15 and
GCS 15, yeah, it's just pain relief.
The lorry she was driving is a wreck.
I believe it's fairly full. I heard it's cows, I'm not sure how many. We've got a vet on his way, police have organised, and also we've got the dad of the girl in here we've contacted, and we're thinking about getting a vehicle here basically to either look at removing them if they need to be put down or whether they're going to be removed live, and how we go about the best of it.
Anna, I'm Rachel, I work on the Air Ambulance, alright sweetheart. So these guys have been looking after you and getting you sorted. Your leg's bent in a funny direction, okay, so we need to straighten it. So it's going to be uncomfortable, okay? I'm going to give you some pain relief that should hopefully make you forget, okay? So what we'll do is tickle it nice and gently. We'll give you a little bit by little bit, and then we'll sort your leg out, okay? And then once you need a drink. You need a drink. We can't give you anything to eat or drink at the minute, sweetheart, because you're going to need an operation when we get you to the hospital, okay? I know you don't, sweetheart. I know. I feel sick. You feel sick. Don't worry, we'll look after you, I promise.
The paramedics have no choice but to try to realign Anna's fractured leg and minimise the internal damage from the broken bones. If they don't, she's in danger of losing it.
So 1 mil, she's 70 kilos, 1 mil per kilo, max dose, first dose 70 milligrams.
Rach is giving her ketamine, the strongest drug the team carry. It can cause hallucinations.
Try and think some happy thoughts for us for a second.
Think of something where you'd love to be, on a beach somewhere, I know I would.
Hiya, Matt, I've got a further update when you're ready, over. We're just giving her some ketamine for analgesia and she's had some TXA. We're going by road to LGI, over.
In the ambulance, the ketamine is swiftly taking effect.
She's a little bit more comfortable now, so we're going to start moving your leg, Anna. Let us know when if it gets too uncomfortable.
Okay.
And I can give you some more pain relief if we need it. All right, okay.
The paramedics will now pull Anna's leg to straighten it.
You're doing really well, sweetheart. Okay. I'll give her a bit more. Are you happy to hold it at that?
Yeah, hold it at that.
Just let go of my thumb, chick. That's it. Right, I'll give her just another 10, all right, guys? That's it, Anna, you're doing really well, sweetheart.
Anna, you need to relax, love.
Let yourself go nice and floppy. Okay, I'll do it. half the worst bit's done. All right, sweetheart.
I felt it clicking and it's looking straight.
It looks better than it did, didn't it? So if we can get a back splint on that now.
Outside, firefighters are desperately shoring up the wagon. The panicking livestock inside weigh over half a ton each. If they escape, it will be highly dangerous for everyone on the scene.
We've been told there's 16 cows in there. Been up and had a look. They're in different compartments. We've got 4 animals that appear to be down, potentially deceased, and they're quite distressed now. So we're just waiting for a vet to come. We're waiting for some more transport. And then, along with the vet, what we need to do is sedate the animals, and then one by one we need to basically extricate them from the vehicle and get them to safety. Let the vet have a look at the ones that are down, and we'll try and do our best for them.
She's had 20 a cat, we've straightened that leg. We can't put a traction splint on because her ankle's gone as well.
That's fine, mate, no problem.
We're just going to put her in a back splint. Anna, we're just going to give you something to stop you feeling sick, all right, sweetheart?
I'm really sick. Yeah, we're going to give you something now to help stop that, Anna, okay? Come on, you've done so well up to this point. Come on. That's it.
Right, so the undanzatron's in. That should start to work soon, sweetheart.
Okay, Anna. Yeah, that'll take that feeling.
Guys, just so you're aware, I've spoke to the trauma desk.
Yeah.
I've given them the set of obs and injuries that I was made aware of so far. They're going to pass the initial pre-alert to LGI, just requesting that you guys give a 10-minute shout if that's all right when you're a bit closer. Is that okay?
Have we got? Did she have it as a cat refilling crew? Because the colour of her toes look better.
It's no longer blue. Yeah, 2 seconds.
Go on, go home. You want to go home? Your dad's going to be on his way.
Rach wants to get Anna to hospital fast.
Right, so we're happy with the legs in place. We've got a binder on. We just need to get her scooped off this long board. I'm just going to have a feel of your tummy. All right, sweetheart? Any pain there?
No.
No?
It's hungry.
You're just hungry?
Hungry.
Any pain there?
No.
Any pain there?
No.
Right, I'm happy her pelvis is fine. I know we put the binder on, but I think that's just because of the impact she's had. Abdo's soft, pelvis is fine.
Rach updates the on-call trauma consultant, Dr. Andy Poutney.
We've got that leg straightened now. She ended up with 30 a cat in total just because we've had to get a binder on her as well. Literally, abdo's soft, non-tender, she's just hungry. Pelvis is absolutely, even though we've got a binder on, it feels absolutely fine, really nice. And so she's literally just complaining that leg pain. So I'm happy for these guys to transport. She's not going to need anything.
On you then, Ben. Ready, brace, roll. There we go.
So she's got a obviously fractured femur. It was off at a bit of a funny angle, so like quite a severely broken one. She's also broken her right ankle as well. So we've had to give her some ketamine while we straighten that out. Once we straighten that, pulses in her feet are really nice and strong now. Initially her foot was a little bit on the bluish side because the circulation had been cut off. So we've literally got her stripped down, we've put a pelvic binder on, she's had some TXA, and we're just going to get her off to LGI where she'll get seen by orthopaedic surgeons.
They're taking Anna to Leeds General Infirmary, and because the weather is stormy, it's safer to go by road. She faces hours in surgery. Her injuries could be life-changing.
DCA 1336 is now on its way to LGI, over.
A vet has arrived to oversee the safe removal of the cattle.
If there was any buckling of that wagon, the back or anything like that, the cattle could escape and potentially cause serious injuries to people working on scene and obviously to other potential passers-by who would witness the incident.
Rach and Matty have done all they can.
Shall we Foxtrot Oscar? Because I don't want trampling by cows.
Police will be here for many hours yet. They are investigating the cause of this crash, which claimed the lives of 2 people in their 20s and may have permanently affected another. It's 7 a.m. at RAF Topcliffe and the start of the day shift. While paramedic Sammy fuels the helicopter, Paul is checking through a new batch of vital vacuum splints used to immobilise broken limbs.
This little connector here goes into there, and once it's nice and tight, you pump all the air out like that, and what happens is then that becomes rigid. So if you imagine a patient's limb with a deformity or something like that was inside there, that would mould to the shape of the patient's ankle or wrist or arm or leg or whatever.
It's a simple device, but it makes a huge difference to serious fractures.
If you've had to manipulate like an ankle or a wrist or something to try and get it back into normal alignment, once you've done that, you want to try and keep it like that. If we don't, the risk losing that particular part of the body.
Hiya mate, it's Mike. Aircraft job, please.
There's been a serious industrial accident in North Yorkshire. Dispatcher Mikey, who's on the air desk, is scrambling the paramedics.
Some metalwork's fallen off a HGV onto a person. It sounds like leg injuries, but leg snapped, lots of screaming. So I'm going to set you off on that, mate.
The team are ready to fly.
Okay, the back? Yeah, good, the back. Happy?
Clear left.
Pilot Colin has Sammy and Paul quickly airborne.
Air desk from 9-8, we have lifted.
They're racing 10 miles to a village near the town of Harrogate.
All received, thanks, Tommy.
Where are we going to, do we know? It sounds like it's some industrial unit, some metal work has fallen from a HGV onto a patient's legs. Mikey says there's a lot of screaming and potentially his legs snapped in several places. Oh dear.
Okay.
Sounds like it could be a large piece of metal. Obviously then there's the issues of actually what injuries has it done, whereabouts on his leg has he broke it, if it's his upper leg it's a lot worse than his lower parts of his leg, has it hit his pelvis. All this builds a picture as to what's happened to the patient and what could be going wrong with the patient. Has he got some internal bleeding that we can't see? So obviously the sooner we can get there, the quicker we can assess him.
The building that we're going to is north of the actual old runway, and it's the one that's closest to the road.
Off the road.
A couple of trees at the side of it, and there are some wires running down the side as well.
I'll take the primary and deep Sam, if you can bring secondary and suction for me.
Absolutely. Okay, so the wires are running across.
Yeah, I can't see where they go to the right there. I'll just come down and see if we can see them highlighted. I think it's okay to go further bit forward.
Colin's landing in a field close to an industrial estate.
Lovely.
Okay, all down. Thank you.
Air desk from 9-8, London.
The injured man's colleague will show Paul the way.
Will you come for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, whereabouts is it?
Round the tent, round the back. You definitely need a stretcher.
Okay.
His leg's completely not where it should be.
Inside the industrial unit, 1/4 ton of wooden panels have fallen onto a joiner.
You all right?
So this is Guy Coulter. He's one of our best men. He's been injured as a consequence of the where he went to try and correct it. He's been hit. I didn't see the incident happen. He's otherwise well, but obviously his leg is in peculiar orientation. I suspect more than anything he needs pain relief as soon as we can get it.
No worries.
He's a hard man, but he does need some help with pain relief.
No worries. I'll have a chat to him. Hey mate, how are we doing? We'll get you sorted as soon as we can. All right.
39-year-old Danny Crompton is in great pain. The panels have badly broken his lower leg.
So you weren't knocked out?
No.
It's just your leg that's causing you problems, is it?
Yeah, I'm a bit sore on my hip and that, but I think for the legs.
You're a bit sore on your hip as well?
Yeah, yes.
How far did it go up?
Probably back up to my waist.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Danny's foot has been rotated almost 180 degrees. The fracture is so severe, Paul knows immediately the blood flow could be cut off and his patient could lose his lower leg. He needs to work fast.
We need to move your leg, but to do it, I'm going to have to give you some strong painkillers, I think.
Yeah.
But I need to just check your blood pressure first.
Yeah.
All right. Medic 1 for Medic 2.
Flash a message.
Yeah, so we will not need the hard hats, but if you just bring the suction and the secondary bag and the vac splints.
Danny's shocked colleagues tried to help. A forklift was used to free him.
Have you had morphine before?
Yeah.
Have you had ketamine before?
No.
Okay. Right, you just try and relax. I know it's difficult. All right, you're doing really well.
Paul needs to examine Danny's leg, but it's so deformed, the smallest movement is agonising.
While I'm touching you, if it's hurting too much, just let me know. All right. So did you try and stop it from falling?
I was stood in front of it.
Right, okay.
Stop it from falling onward.
And you just get...
Then two, and then it just...
Feel like a domino effect, was it? Be squeamish, don't you? Just in case.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate. This might stop the pressure on your ankle a little bit, all right? But it might also make it feel a bit more wobbly. All right, I'll leave it there for a minute. What we're going to do, Dan, we'll give you a bit of gas to breathe on. All right, we'll get that needle in that we're talking about, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him some ketamine and we'll just reduce his ankle a bit.
The medics need to straighten Danny's leg where he lies, but he'll need powerful painkillers.
Ketamine, 11:23. Yeah, that's it. And what we'll do is we'll pull his ankle, get it in a back splint, and then pop into hospital.
Ketamine is a swift-acting drug that was designed as a horse tranquilizer.
Dan, we're going to give you some ketamine. Yeah. It will make you feel a bit funny, okay? Yeah. Just think reasonable thoughts. All right, think about being on holiday somewhere. All right. If you start feeling space, don't worry about it. Just go with it.
The impact with the weight has obviously severely damaged his leg. So pain management, humane, and then we are going to straighten him and put his leg in a splint. We have designed a splint which will actually fit to any shape, but our intention is actually to make his leg a better shape before we do that. So it's important you get the beads well distributed so that then it can hug the leg.
It says it landed sort of like mid-abdomen down, so potentially it might have a bit of a pelvic injury. So if we can get a scoop and a pelvic binder, we'll roll him onto the scoop. He's had half of what we can give him. Yeah. So we'll give him another half, if need be, up in 10 mil. In 1 mil increments. I'd like to think, though, in a few minutes, he'll start allowing us to do it.
Paul is waiting for the ketamine to take effect. He's acutely aware blood isn't flowing to Danny's foot, and every minute that passes is a minute closer to their patient losing that foot.
You all right? Good. That means it's working.
The ketamine has kicked in. It's time to move Danny.
OK, on your command then, mate.
OK, steady and roll.
Paul can now attempt to straighten the ankle using traction.
Still not remember.
Paul has done it, and blood is once more flowing to his foot.
Can you feel your toes? Can you feel these? Yeah. Good, that's better than it was. His foot's a better colour.
Oh, God, it looks a lot better.
How are you feeling?
Not so good.
Not so good? You'll have probably a banging headache because of the drugs we've given you. Yeah. All right, but that ketamine will start wearing off, but I'm happy you don't need any more at the minute. All right. But you're going to be going for a trip to hospital, unfortunately. All right. To Leeds, in the ambulance.
His foot had no blood supply, so we've given him good, strong pain relief, pulled it, and now his foot has got a lovely, well, becoming a much better colour. It's got pink toes again. So we've done it to save his foot, really. Not to mention everything else that it's hit, because it has hit him in his abdomen region, his pelvis, and he's got pain in his hip. We don't have x-ray vision, so we've popped a binder on and we'll treat him accordingly. Welcome aboard, sir.
Look at that foot. Perfect.
Amazing, isn't it? No, I don't.
Danny will travel by road to the major trauma centre at the Leeds General Infirmary.
We've tightened his leg, and almost instantaneously we managed to get a reasonably good blood flow back to it, so hopefully once he's been x-rayed and potted, we think he should be all right. He's complained a bit of pelvic tenderness, which, to be fair, obviously all that landed around his hip and his leg anyway, so he may well, just in case he has got a pelvic fracture, we've put a binder on. Dan, these guys will look after you, all right, mate?
Yeah.
No worries.
Sorry if I swear or anything.
You can swear as much. I think I'd be swearing more than you did with that leg of mine.
I haven't even looked at it, mate.
Well, you can look now, it's straight.
Well, has it broke my leg or what?
Yes.
Yeah, you broke your ankle, definitely.
Danny will need surgery, and his recovery may take months. The team's quick and decisive actions today have saved his foot and probably prevented a lifelong disability.
Okay, engines above to fly. Flying gathered. Autopilot, that's engaged.
Helimed 98 is heading for the windswept Pennines. A motorcyclist has come off his bike.
Lifted. Helimed 98 Alpha.
It's a short flight for Dr. Paul and paramedics Andy and Sammy.
Helimed 98 Alpha, radar basic service 1023.
Across the road from that? Yeah.
Just 8 minutes after takeoff, they're over the crash site.
Got your wires over there, then? Yeah, I've got this one over here.
Pilot Jeff is clear to land close to the country road.
Sound? Yeah, brilliant. Right.
74-year-old veteran biker Rodney Coates is dazed. He's come off his brand new motorcycle at a junction.
My name's Sammy, this is Paul. How are you feeling?
I think I went into shock.
Okay then. So have you been hit or did you swerve or?
I put it down. I was going too fast and I missed the turn. If I'd have put it down, I'd have run straight into this car here.
Rodney is shaken. An off-duty police officer called 999.
Did he get up straight away?
Tried to turn too much, so I then fell over. But no, he was on the floor for quite a while.
If you take a deep breath in and out, does that cause you any pain anywhere?
Yeah, in my ribs.
Is it okay if I have a little look? You stay still.
Yeah.
And we'll just undo this bit.
Yeah.
Sats are 99, Sammy. Heart rate 65.
Perfect, that matches his. You stay still. I'm going to come round this side and have a little look.
Rodney appears remarkably calm, but experience means Sammy leaves nothing to chance.
Oh, is it those ribs that's hurting? Oh, okay. Can you point again to where it hurts?
I can't reach it.
You can't reach. So if I just have a feel, is it this far over?
No, see where the
this
fingers
far.
are.
Where your fingers are, there. Okay. What I'm going to do is have a little listen to your chest as well. You just take a deep breath for me. Well, gently if it hurts too much. That's good. That's good. And again. Fabulous.
Put this on the sound, buddy.
On a scale of 1 to 10, if 10 is the worst pain imaginable and 0 is none, what number are you at right now?
I'm on a good 8.
A good 8? That's quite strong then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So have a little pan you in
Yeah, I think so.
Rodney's pain levels are ringing alarm bells with the team.
So what we're thinking right now, we've not identified any major trauma. That doesn't mean that you're not in pain and uncomfortable. So what we've done is we've organised for a land ambulance to come.
It's a bit of a shame, that.
What, you don't get to fly?
Well, I did a long spell in the airborne. I were in the army 35 years.
Never.
Yeah.
And whereabouts were you based?
Oh, all over the world, but I used to jump out of helicopters.
Sharp scratch coming in a minute, buddy. Are you on any blood thinners?
Yeah.
Warfarin, a Pixaban, anything like that at all? You're on a Pixaban, right, okay.
They're giving Rodney pain relief.
I couldn't focus on anything.
I know what you mean.
I couldn't open my eyes.
Is there any damage on his helmet, Andy?
A little bit of scratching there. But
is that scratching or is that just fluid that's running around, yeah?
There's no major.
This bit here?
Dr. Paul is concerned. As an ex-soldier, Rodney probably has a high tolerance to pain, so he thinks things might be worse than they appear.
Sammy, are we absolutely sure there's no subcut emphysema and his abdomen is entirely soft and stuff? I don't think we want to underestimate it. We need to do a really absolutely solid top to toe.
Because you're on this blood thinner, we just want to make sure that you're not bruising or leaking anywhere else.
This gentleman's got quite a significant past medical history, other medical conditions, and he's on a blood thinner that's called a Pixaban. So his blood's really thin and is at risk of bleeding quite a lot. So despite the fact he looks well, he's actually got a lot of pain in the ribs, he's on a blood thinner, and he's a tough cookie, and he's probably not going to admit to the amount of pain he's actually in, which you can tell he is, and therefore there is a decision to be made here about whether he goes to the major trauma centre or just the local trauma unit.
Dr. Paul wants to run more tests.
You stay still, Karen, looking straight forward.
It'll keep going tight on that arm just for a little bit longer.
The team don't like the look of Rodney's latest readings. For someone who's just had an accident, his blood pressure is very low. He could have internal injuries.
So 102.71 now. Are you on any blood pressure tablets, sir? Anything that lowers your blood pressure?
Yeah.
Do you know what they're called? Bisoprolol, yep, so that'll affect your heart rate as well. Okie dokie. Well, I think as time goes on, we've had time to be
We're trending that way, aren't we?
Things are going, from your observation, slightly downhill rather than uphill. Without being rude, you're a bit older, you're on a blood thinner, you're on something that affects your heart rate, your blood pressure's going the wrong direction. Yes. What I don't want to do is to bob you off to Huddersfield and then you've got a little bit of tiny bleeding going off in your chest or your tummy or somewhere with this blood thinner. My gut feeling is we should probably bob you to the major trauma centre. Bob him in there and off we go?
Yeah. Well, we haven't got any
today. No, let's do that then. You'll get a flight today, sir.
Ah, you see, and any patient that can smile at the same time.
From there to there, mate.
No.
Airbus Medic 3 update. The plan is to fly him to the LGI. Over.
A road ambulance has arrived, but it won't be needed.
Hit or just... No, slid. Too fast, so to avoid said car.
Sammy, we'll give him a bit of fentanyl. Won't affect his blood pressure as much.
The local paramedics will help keep Rodney steady on the walk to the helicopter.
He's well enough to kind of with help walk over to the aircraft. However, his blood pressure's falling down in the wrong direction as time goes on. So we've changed our plan on the chance that he's got some bleeding within his chest or abdomen that we don't know about currently. I suspect he may have some lower rib fractures as well. I think there's enough there to say that he should go to the major trauma centre. And the time benefit is that we need to fly him there because it's a 5-minute flight versus a 30-minute drive.
It looks like the right call. On board, Rodney is taking a turn for the worse.
What number are you at now that you've had some pain relief?
Okay. 7.
A 7. Well, we can definitely help that out then.
Can you hear us then, sir? Yeah, loud and clear. Lovely. You've done this more than we have, so you can probably tell us what we're doing and we'll follow your instructions.
From here then, mate, 3, 2, 1. Now.
Rodney is on the way to the hospital care he needs.
British 98 lifted to the LGI.
That's a 97, 98 consistent.
Your blood pressure's come back up a little bit, sir, okay, so still probably slightly low, but it's jumped back from what it was, which is reassuring, okay.
British 98 on approach, LGI.
Sammy and Dr. Paul are monitoring Rodney throughout the flight.
Okay, Harrogate on at 90. Yeah, we're inbound, mate, as you can see, we'll be with you in about a minute.
Yeah, can see you clear to land.
Good left, mate. All looking good.
Rodney is grateful to his rescuers.
Where I go dancing?
Ooh, what sort of dancing?
Line dancing.
Okay, fantastic.
We've raised thousands of pounds for Yorkshire Air Ambulance.
No way. Well, I'm glad that you have flown with us now then. That makes it even more special.
It's amazing, isn't it? Never think you're going to use it.
No, but that's the beauty of it. It's available to all because good people like yourselves do fundraise, so thank you. Ready, steady, slide.
On the LGI helipad, a team is waiting to take Rodney for scans.
Right then, let's make these blankets look like they're doing a job.
Sammy will hand over her patient to the doctors.
I'm going to get out your way and finish off some paperwork, OK? These guys are going to take great care of you, OK?
The trauma team will take over Rodney's care now. For the air ambulance crew, it's back to base to await news from the hospital.
Did it say that he was doing kind of death-defying jumps?
At the Nostell Air Base, dispatcher Gemma is on the line to the 999 call handlers. There's a mountain biking accident that may need the helicopter.
My ears always prick up for mountain bikers.
The case is concerning Gemma. But before she scrambles the crew, she telephones the 999 caller for more details.
Hello, my name's Gemma. I'm a paramedic calling from the ambulance service. It's Sheldon, are you joking? Ah, Jay. I didn't know it was you. I was just ringing because I thought I'll see what this person is doing in Dolby Forest on the floor.
The patient is one of Gemma's oldest friends. His symptoms are serious. His biking mate dialed 999.
Right, I've set the siren. I'll get them going because the paramedics in the ambulance are still quite a way away.
Auto trim.
Engaged.
Paramedics Pete and Sammy are racing to countryside near Scarborough with Dr. Steve.
We're heading up to Dolby Forest, up near Pickering. Really popular mountain biking area. Gemma knows this chap to be pretty hardcore when it comes to biking. Would normally jump up, get back on the bike and try it again, but hasn't on this occasion. And that in itself tells us that he may have sustained some significant injuries. All of us do live and work in Yorkshire, so our spheres of influence do touch from time to time, which is nice to be able to deliver care to the people that we live with, work with, and enjoy sports with, but it can bring it close to home on occasion.
It's a 22-minute flight. Sammy gets the updates en route.
For your sit rep, the patient's pale, pelvic pain and a dislocated thumb.
Ouch.
He's still not got up.
Dolby Forest covers 8,000 acres. Luckily, pilot JB has a precise location for Gemma's injured friend.
Position, height and knowledge, down visual, and I'm continuing. And there's the landing site coming up.
We've got him. He's down in this area at 3 o'clock low.
Right, we'll go for the middle of the field if you're happy.
Yeah.
Nose coming right, hide over to the corner. Right, you're cleared out.
Pilot JB touches down in a clearing near one of the North's busiest mountain biking tracks.
Highly embarrassing, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Seeing as we're friends of...
So we hear.
Many of you lot know Gemma.
All of us know Gem.
How are we doing, buddy?
I've had better days.
I can imagine. My name's Steve, this is Sammy.
So, your friends described to us what happened.
Well,
can you remember what happened?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah. Okay, you tell me, so I make sure the story concurs.
I went over there somewhere. As I landed, the front wheel blew out, and I just shot off to the side. I bounced, looked, and went, oh, my thumb's popped out, put my thumb back in, went to stand up, and then my hip didn't work. Every now and then my legs start shaking.
48-year-old Sheldon has been lying here for 45 minutes. The initial shock has subsided, and despite the banter, he's had quite a fall.
I'm diabetic, if that makes any difference.
Okay.
Type 2.
Type 2. Fine.
Statins.
Take a deep breath again.
Allergic to anything?
Aspirin.
Okay.
Non-allergic plaster.
Okay.
That's good people.
Gravity, it would seem, to add to that growing list.
So it's this that's giving you the jig.
Sammy is concerned about the pain in his hip and pelvis.
Thumb's really hurting.
Oh, you've done a good job there.
I've put it back in, but it doesn't feel...
Was it that joint that was off? Yeah, no, you've relocated that.
I'm just going to have a little feel of it for me. Oh, we've got all the nice chops here.
Everything's sweaty today. You're all right.
Does that cause you any pain anyway?
Hey, guys.
Local paramedics have arrived to help.
Numbers as we see them.
But the pain is
still very sore right hip,
I think it's more
and has not been able to mobilise.
They're all having a giggle, aren't they?
Oh, they couldn't believe it. As soon as we heard Gemma's voice on the phone, don't you dare.
So we looked at the call first off. Lots of people fall off there. When she found out who she was, she said he'd get up if he was all right. So that's a fair call, I think.
Sheldon lives in the Cotswolds. He was biking in a group today as part of a friend's 50th birthday celebrations. His tyre blew out after landing from a jump and he was thrown off onto his hip.
All I'm going to do here is just see if it'll straighten.
To find out how much damage there is, Sammy needs to see if he can straighten his leg.
If it causes too much pain, that's fine.
You mean leg up, knee down, like that?
You can do it yourself. You do it yourself, no rush.
Oh, cool.
That's really good.
Good work.
Now I'm just feeling for symmetry. Okay, I'm not going to press.
Okay, well, it is uncomfortable.
Yeah. Okay. So it is still quite specific.
That one out, I think.
Can you bring your good leg to your poorly one, or even your poorly one, and just put yourself in a line? That's awesome.
Despite good mobility, Sammy suspects Sheldon's hip and pelvis could have fractured in the impact.
And taking it, you will need to get some x-rays.
God forbid so.
I think your diagnosis, all hip pain, and definitely get your thumb. I've not identified major trauma, but it doesn't mean that you haven't hurt your hip. So it's totally worthy to still be here.
Yeah.
We'll reassess when we get you up to the top.
Right.
And if anything...
It might be 2 for 1 at this rate.
Don't be screaming like that, right?
Yeah.
Right, so scooper straps, yeah?
Scooper straps would be perfect, thank you.
A blanket would be nice too.
Yeah, no problem.
The pain is beginning to tell for Sheldon. His wife Mandy is worried and grateful to Gemma.
We've known Gemma a long time, and she's my hero, I've got to be honest. I get really upset. Many a time she's put me together. We recently went to Nepal and she really helped me through a very difficult time. I had a chest infection and she got me through it. She's an amazing person and I thank her with all my heart.
Pain relief wise, you're right for now. Yeah, I say we can pop drips in and give you stuff, but if you're comfy and you're a mountain biker,
I'd rather not,
right.
then I don't know something's wrong.
Yeah, that's fine.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 is the worst pain that you've ever experienced. At 0, what number would you say you're at?
Right now in this position?
Just stood still, yeah, late.
1.
Okay. And then if you were to move it, you would just...
Perhaps 7 or 8.
At worst, pelvic fractures can be life-threatening. Sammy wants to get Sheldon checked out in hospital. They're going to roll him carefully onto a scoop stretcher.
Ready, steady. Which your side, Sammy?
Just support my knee. Support my knee.
Your knee.
No, this is...
There we go.
Sheldon will travel to the nearest hospital by road.
Everybody got a bit then? Ready, steady, lift.
Sheldon is a seasoned cyclist, but the jump got the better of him today.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. And lower.
If we don't see you again, can I have your bike?
Man, you can deal with the bike collection.
All right then.
We're friends like those, eh?
Are you going to York? Scarborough District?
It's very likely Sheldon will miss the rest of the weekend birthday celebrations.
I am going to ease off your watch in case it just starts swelling.
That whole area's swollen.
Yeah, it is, I can tell. And it's swollen since I've been with you as well.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for coming out, guys.
No worries at all, guys.
Really appreciate it.
Have a good weekend. It's brightened up nicely, hasn't it? Yeah.
Sheldon's pelvic injury can soon be properly assessed with scans and x-rays in hospital. The air ambulance is heading back to base, where the crew will update Gemma.
For as long as I've known Sheldon and Mandy, which is 10 years now, whenever I am near them, there seems to be an accident that happens. Quite kind of a varied history between them. I wish they'd cut that out now, I'm sick of it.
– 22-year-old truck driver Anna Robinson has no memory of the devastating crash, which killed 2 drivers in their 20s and left her with a shattered leg. She spent 10 hours in surgery. Her recovery may take years. At an inquest into the deaths of the 2 motorists, the coroner described the crash as a tragedy of gigantic proportions. Surgeons pinned and plated joiner Danny Crompton's badly broken lower leg and ankle after a quarter of a ton of panels fell on him at work. X-rays revealed he also broke 2 vertebrae in his back. Danny spent 3 weeks in hospital and is still recovering. Doctors found Sheldon Atwood had suffered a double fracture to his pelvis after falling off his mountain bike on a trail jump. He needed surgery to replace ligaments on his dislocated thumb.
The first 6 weeks were tough because I couldn't really weight bear, so it was crutches, wheelchair, and then building my strength back up. Pelvis was tricky to begin with. I'm very active and my job involves travelling all over the place. My thumb, yeah, that was very, very hard work-wise and still is quite tricky on some jobs. I've just had to adapt the way I do things.
Paramedic Gemma knew it was the right call to scramble the air ambulance to her old mountain biking friend.
A lot of our decision making on the desk is quite difficult. You're listening to what somebody's saying and the information that you're passing, and then you've got to decide whether it sounds serious enough to get the helicopter.
It's Sheldon, are you joking? Oh, Jay.
When I heard he was still on the floor and there was a chance that he might have fractured his pelvis, then that kind of set alarm bells ringing, and I thought, we'll dispatch.
Right, I've set the siren, I'll get him going.
They turned up very quick, scraped me up, put me back together and took me off. I don't know how she does her job, putting up with people breaking themselves all the time. She's just got a very good sense of humour and she's somehow able to not let it affect her day-to-day life.
Kind of felt I was missing out on a good opportunity for a few good photos and some nice memories and a bit of ribbing later on. It was bad because I had no capacity to do that on the desk.
Don't make me laugh, it hurts.
Scans and X-rays confirmed veteran biker Rodney Coates was more seriously injured than first appeared after he came off his bike in the Pennines. Rodney crushed several vertebrae, broke 3 ribs and was bleeding internally.
I've fallen off a lot of bikes in 60 years of riding, and the first thing you think about is not you, but the bike.
Rodney spent over a week in hospital. It looked like his biking days might be over, but nothing could stop him getting back in the saddle.
When you're cooped up in a one-room flat day after day, you need some escapism. You need that adrenaline, that fear, that excitement. Anybody will tell you that's broken a rib, don't make him laugh, don't sneeze, don't, you know, apart from that, there's nothing they can do to mend it. It will mend itself, and it did. Within 3 weeks I was back on the bike, and then we went to Scotland to do the West Coast 500 the following month. I think I've only got another 2 years and then I'll be on a mobility scooter. But I'll still be riding something till the day. There's not much difference between a mobility scooter and a motorbike, if you choose the right one.